this is Sasha bringing you a video tutorial today from VP4U, and we are going to talk a little bit more about paths. So let's go ahead and let's grab our pen tool and let's draw a path. Okay, so now I have a work path here. And you can see that we've got it going kind of down this yellow line. So there are some new things that you can do with this path tool that we didn't cover in the last video. And one of those things is we can stroke this path. And we have all of these different options that we can choose to stroke it with. For example, the spot healing brush. And one of the things that you want to go ahead and do before you stroke your path is you want to grab your spot healing brush and you want to set all of your brush settings. And so you want to kind of look at that and say, oh, this is about the size that I want my brush to be. That's about my hardness. And so on. Okay. So once you have that done, then go ahead and you can stroke your path. And you can simply go ahead and spot heal very quickly. Let's undo that and let's try another tool like the clone stamp tool. Again, you got to set all of your brush settings ahead of time, including setting your point. And so I just alt click to set my source option if you're on a Mac. So we can go ahead and we can clone stamp. And you can see there that it has now cloned that area for me. And it kind of took it from this bush down here as well, just because that was part of my line there. Okay, so what else can we do with this? We can fill a path with one of these options that we have here. For example, our foreground color. And so you can see now that we have that foreground color, that little white line that's kind of going up and down the path. So we can go ahead and undo that. We can make a selection from our path. Or we can, there's just all kinds of tools here that we can use for this path option. So we can smudge it, we can blur it, we can sharpen it, we can dodge it, we can burn it, we can use our sponge on it, and so we can erase it. So we have quite a few different options here that we can do. So let's go ahead and delete this path, and I'm going to show you something else really fun that you can do with paths, and I think this is officially my new favorite thing that you can do with paths. And so I'm going to build a path here. And I'm kind of getting off the picture, so let me delete that and try again. I want something kind of curvy though, to show you exactly what we are doing here. Okay, let's leave it at that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my text tool. And you can see that when I get my text tool close to my path, it changes. And it looks a little bit different. So now I can use this text tool to text around this path. And so I can work here I can now work here, and I have this text going all the way around this path. And if I wanted to, I could go ahead and I could merge those layers, and now that is a part of my photograph. And so here, it's a little bit hard to read in there. You could make your path look however you wanted it to, but I wanted something really dramatically curly so that you could see the extremes that you can take this. Let's try another one. Okay, we can delete this path. And let's make a new path. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and grab our text tool, and we can start up here. And again, now we have created some text that is following along this path here. And so you can see that you can do all sorts of really, really super fun things with these paths. And after you have taken out the time to draw out the perfect path, you can stroke it, you can use a lot of these tools over in this area. You can add text to it and make the text follow along with it. You can fill it. So they're super fun, and I encourage you to fall in love with your paths the way that I did. So they can definitely add some real character to just your photograph and what you're working on. And so that can be really exciting to dive into that. So thank you for watching this video tutorial. Happy editing!